Hello everybody and welcome to my presentation on the Magenta open source software. You might be wondering what the Magenta software is exactly. The Magenta software is used for music and art generation with machine learning. This is done through implementing research from machine learning programs to generate new and exciting pieces of art and music, which is extremely interesting to me. The method in which this is accomplished is by creating new and deep learning algorithms for all types of art form, including but not limited to music generation, image generation, drawing, and many more. Basically anything you can conceive within the realm of art. The implementations of Magenta are diverse, but the main focus of the tool is to basically create new interfaces to help current artists explore and to extend mainly the new ways and unfounded modes of art construction through the Magenta models. And by default, also create a community of coders, musicians, and any interested parties. You can see all of that for yourself at this website right here. We can actually check it out. So basically, right here is the main website. You can get the code yourself and create new code, or you can just try the demos. We can check that out, and basically it will show you all of the most popular demos that they have. These are really cool. You can just play with them if you want. We'll kind of just let you do that at your leisure. But yeah, as far as what my proposed participation was, I was hoping to be able to create a more cohesive website than the one you just saw. Something that they can use to, basically get their software out a little bit easier and have it more notable. After reaching out to one of the main programmers, there were some easier applications within the HTML realm that would probably be more easy to accomplish, which is basically just implementing some sort of way of keeping track of the social media that deals specifically with Magenta through either hashtags or YouTube videos. We'll get to that a little bit later. But the challenges that were encountered were basically just keeping a communication line open with the main coders. It's a lot harder to ask for help or guidance when you're not actually in the same room as somebody, or you haven't necessarily worked within that environment before. So this was my first time, my first experience working within a completely anonymous, basically, group setting. But then also just being able to implement this task as well is something that became a challenge as well. But I mean, as far as what would be the easiest solutions to that, it would just be determination and perseverance, and interest as well. Um, so yeah, my main contribution here is to just improve on the overall website as best I could. The suggestion I was given was linking social media with the software's website and increasing awareness in the software overall, basically through hashtags or YouTube videos that dealt with Magenta specifically. And I have a couple videos that you can check out if you're interested. You could just contact me. But there's also just videos posted on their website as well of pretty much everything that they do. I believe that the value of this would just be increasing their notoriety and their social media presence. For me, it would be just increasing my knowledge of HTML, open source systems, and dealing with social media integration, and also just implementing new software and learning about new software environments, kind of learning to adapt to them and be comfortable within them, which is basically just experience and exposure. Um, so yeah, some of the lessons I learned was just proper communication with superiors, and I think the biggest issue with that was just fear or apprehension of, talking to strangers or asking strangers for guidance because, people have their own lives to live, and it's imposing a lot to ask people that. But just getting over that is pretty easy once you dive in. It's pretty much all you need to do, um, as well as dealing with new coding environments, like I said earlier, working towards a common goal with other people, um, and then just finding something that's interesting to you, uh, that would not so much feel like work, but some sort of hobby as more than a work environment. So, yep, that about concludes my presentation.